Well, we just wrapped up our series, Flawed Follower, Travels with Simon Peter. So flawed, and yet Jesus keeps welcoming him back, and Jesus keeps forgiving him despite his flaws. And, I just thought of a phrase that I think summarizes the lessons that I learned. Let me set this up. Peter starts by turning Jesus down. No, Lord, go away from me. I'm a sinful man, too many flaws. Jesus' response, let's go, follow me. And then even after Peter denies him, Jesus' response is still, follow me, let's go this way. In other words, it's not the perfection of your faith, it's the direction of your faith that matters. Let me say that again. It's not the perfection of your faith, it's the direction of your faith that matters to God. And this is all through the Gospels. For example, I was reading in Luke 7, where a woman of the streets pours perfume on Jesus' feet and worships him. He's been so gracious to her. She's so grateful. And Jesus says to her, your faith has saved you. Go in peace. Past tense, your faith has saved you. Not your faith will save you if you keep trying hard. No, your faith has saved you. Now, what faith? Her faith obviously doesn't rise to Nicene Creed level. She doesn't know all the theological answers. She certainly hasn't proven herself worthy. But remember that man that told Jesus, I believe, help my unbelief. I believe, yet I'm filled with doubt. And Jesus helps that man because it's not the strength of your faith. It's the object of your faith that matters. What saved that woman in Luke 7 wasn't her emotion. It was her direction. It wasn't her perfection. It was her direction. Sometimes when people think of faith, they think of it as a strong emotion. It doesn't matter what you believe as long as you believe it with all your heart. Like faith is an emotion like confidence. Or some people think of faith as all doctrine. Like I've got to know all the theological answers to all my questions before I have faith. Or other people think of faith as perfection, being a perfect person, a saint. No, what matters is the direction of your faith, not the emotion, not the perfection. Is it directed to the right object, to the right person? The woman in that story in Luke 7 didn't know an awful lot, but what is her simple faith in? It's in Jesus. She worships Jesus and she hears from Jesus, I forgive you. And that's the way it still works. You don't have to have all the answers to all the questions. You don't have to be flawless. Peter wasn't. You just have to love Jesus and keep turning to him. So don't let your flaws keep you from just getting back up and heading in the right direction, the Jesus direction. Hey, I hope as part of that direction, you can join us this weekend. We start a new little 2-week mini-series on Thanksgiving, Saturday at 6 and Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. I know I need to hear this message on Thanksgiving. And as you go this weekend, remember, it's not the perfection of your faith or the emotion of your faith that matters. Not the perfection, not the emotion, but the direction of your faith. So in large and small ways, one step at a time, keep going in the right direction, even if you don't have perfection, even if you don't feel emotion, and you'll get there with Jesus as you keep following him.